On the baseball insert, you will find options to enter specific items for the home and guest teams along with general in-game information. Let's review these buttons. Under home and guest, there is the ability to add runs, hits, errors, left on base, clear the pitch count balls and strikes, foul balls, and in play and at bat. The function of the runs plus one key is determined by the score by inning setting. If score by inning is disabled, only the team total is increased. If score by inning is enabled, both the team total and the team inning scores are incremented. When the score by inning setting is disabled, press the appropriate runs plus one key to increment the total number of runs for the home or guest team. The LCD shows which key was pressed and the new value for the corresponding team. For example, team runs plus one home with the number. When the score by inning setting is enabled, press the appropriate runs plus one key to increment the number of runs by inning and the game total for the home or guest team. The game total is the sum of all innings scored. The LCD shows which key was pressed and the new value for the corresponding team. The home and guest hits plus one, errors plus one, and the left on base plus one keys are all used to increment their respective totals. Hits plus one is used as an example. Press the appropriate key to increment statistics for the home or guest team. The LCD shows which key was pressed and the new value for the corresponding team. The home and guest pitch count balls plus one, pitch count strikes plus one, foul balls plus one, and in play plus one keys are all used to increment the pitch count data of the team that is not at bat. Press the appropriate key to increment statistics for the pitcher's team. The LCD shows which key was pressed and the new value for the corresponding team. To clear the pitch count, press Edit and then select the appropriate pitch count key. Press Clear to set the pitch count to 0. The at-bat keys turn the home and guest at-bat indicators on and off. It also clears the ball, strikes, and out count and sets batter and average to blank when the at-bat is turned on. Press the home or guest at-bat key to turn on the at-bat indicator for that team. The LCD display appears briefly to show home at-bat on or guest at-bat on. To turn off the possession indicator, press the same at-bat key a second time or press the appropriate at-bat key. Home at-bat off or guest at-bat off appears briefly. The current status of the at-bat indicator is shown by the location of the arrow on the main LCD screen. The standard in-game details for setting the inning plus one, out plus one, clear batter average, clear count, ball count plus one, strike count plus one, clear hit air along with hit in air can be found in the middle of the insert between home and guest options. Press inning plus one to increment the current inning number. The LCD shows the new value. The current out number is displayed on the main LCD screen. Press out plus one to increase the current out number. Press out plus one to set the out value to 0 when the current value is 3. When using the auto increment inning setting, the out plus one key automatically increases the inning and resets the out number to 0 when the auto inning increment setting is on. The home at bat indicator is on and the current out number is 3. The out plus one key turns on the home at bat indicator when the auto inning increment setting is on. The guest at bat indicator is on and the current out number is 3. The batter and average keys are used to display the uniform number and batting average of the current player at bat. When the batter key is pressed, enter the number of the player and press enter. When the average key is pressed, enter the batting average of the player and press enter. The ball count plus one and strike count plus one keys increment the ball and strike digits. Pressing the clear count key sets both counts to 0. When the auto pitch increment setting is on, the ball count plus one and strike count plus one keys automatically increment the ball and strike pitch count data of the team that is not at bat. If the ball count value is 4, when the ball count plus one is pressed, the value is blanked out. Press ball count plus one a second time to set the value to 0. If the strike count value is 3, when the strike count plus one is pressed, the value is blanked out. Press strike count plus one a second time to set the value to 0. Ball and strike pitch count data is not incremented when the ball count plus one and strike count plus one values are incremented to blank or 0. The hit and air keys are used to turn on the hit or air indicator or digits. On some scoreboards, the air key can also display the player's position when the air position setting is set on. Pressing the clear hit air key turns off the hit and air indicators and clears the digits. Air is used for an example. Press air key to turn on the air indicator or digits. Press the air key again to turn off the air indicator or digits. The message air on or air off appears briefly. When the air key is pressed, enter the position number of the player and press enter. This prompt only appears when the air position and edit settings is on. Press the clear hit air key to turn off the hit and air indicators and clear the digits. Hit off air, off displays on the LCD briefly.